follow me. I'm doing my best to help all you guys win. So I met a lot of people yesterday, y'all. And I was telling them that just like, well, Art, what makes you any more lottery expert than anybody else? Well, I said, do me a favor. Go to Google and put my name in Google. That's what I want you to do. Go to Google, put my name in Google. Arthur Lomax Jr. Put ABC News, WPBI Channel 6. Here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where I'm from. Go put the TV show Shark Tank. Everybody know the TV show Shark Tank. Go to YouTube and put my name in YouTube and look up Shark Tank. Put lottery winner. Put lottery winner in there. So I make a lot of videos about myself cashing out. Because people only believe what they see with their own two eyes. So I go into the store, I cash my tickets, record a video of myself cashing my tickets. So people actually see me winning. And I got thousands of videos out there. So for all the people out there, just Google my information. You'll see everything about me. Shout out to all the people yesterday that followed me. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to all the people in my private group. Me at Shark Tank before I audition. My armband from Shark Tank. After I made it, they give you an armband. My ABC News story. Kenneth Moulton from World News Tonight was my reporter back then. He's a young reporter, just came to Philadelphia. I was one of his stories. My document from the University of Pennsylvania stating that I created an algorithm allowing individuals to win the Pick 3 lottery. Went down to the University of Penn, down to their business center, showed them what I had, and when I came back, I would like to introduce you to Art Lomax. He owns a service to increasing people's chances of winning the lottery. He developed an algorithm allowing individuals to win the daily number up to 40% of the time. Can you please reach out to Art and begin working with him? One thing about me, folks, everything that I say, I can prove. Everything I say, I can prove. So right now, there's a lot of people out there struggling. And I have 17 free groups. 17 free groups where I help people for free. I have one paid group where the people win 75% of the time. I got 17 free groups, y'all. So look on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that stuff. You'll see the free groups. And I tell people, action always speak louder than words. Hey, Esther. So I was on the phone last night with a young lady who I was trying to help. And I was on the phone with her for about 2 hours trying to help her. And I tell people all the time, I've been saying this for 13 years. This ain't about the money. This is about helping people. I used to be a social worker. I've seen how people out there are struggling. I was a social worker for about 3 or 4 years. And I traveled the state of Pennsylvania to see if individuals were eligible for this program. Most people who know me personally know what type of person I am. Talk to me on the phone. Mildred, I didn't talk to you on the phone 1,000 times. And I'm trying to see other Rodney. I spoke to you in the past on the phone, and they know what type of person I am. They know what I'm out there doing. So all I ask for you guys to follow me. Not asking for you guys to buy anything. Just follow me and watch what happens. Just follow me. That's all you got to do. Follow me on Facebook, Art Lomax Entrepreneur. Follow me on YouTube, Lottery Guru. Follow me on Instagram under my company name, Win the Lottery Now Corp. Oh, that's another thing, folks. People think that, I'm just a Facebook page. I'm a lot more than a Facebook page, So when I first invented this, I'm working at the bank for 30 years. I started at the bank in 1985. And it's crazy because I walked in a bank as a mailman. And a year later, I was the assistant to the vice president of international trading. I walked in the bank as a mailman. And it's so crazy, y'all, how I got that job. It's crazy. It's funny, y'all. I worked on a corner where they shot the movie Trading Places. Everybody seen the movie Trading Places. My whole life was the real Trading Places. My whole life banking career was the real Trading Places, y'all. So I'm walking down the street. I was on break from computer programming school. I was in school for computer programming. I see my childhood friend, and she was like, Art, I hire people for the bank. You want a job at the bank? I said, sure. I'm working at Woolworths back then. Yep. I'm working at Woolworths, and I'm just a busboy, cleaning up dishes. So she said, I can get you a job at the bank as a mailman. And I said, all right. So she gets me the job as a mailman, and it's already out there, Miss Lawrence. And I'm handing out mail in the international division, international trading, international lending, letters of credit. That's the division I worked in. Yeah. Call me again after this, Ms. Boatwright. Call me after this. So my supervisor, Pat Braxton, never forget her name. She's like, Art, how your grades look in school? I said, I got like a little 90-something average, 92 average in computer programming. She said, would you be interested in a job in operations with the corporate traders? Said, sure. I mean, why not? So she said, Ed, never forget his name, y'all, Ed Cassell. He wants to meet with you. He's the vice president of our division. I said, all right. So I get buzzed in this big oak office. Secretary buzzed me in there. And he said, Mr. Lomax, I understand that you're interested in a job in our corporate trading area. I said, yes. Yes, I'm interested. He said, do me a favor. Take these books home and read them over the weekend. Take this material. He didn't call it books, he called it material. Take this material and read it over the weekend. So I took the books home, books about corporate trading foreign currency. I'll never forget it, y'all. French francs, Italian lira, Japanese yen, Mexican pesos, Italian lira, Canadian dollars, and French francs. Back then was only 7 currencies that they traded in the market. I'll never forget them. And I read all the material, didn't think too much of it, came back to work the next day. Came back to work on Monday. I'm pushing around my mail cart, and my supervisor, Pat Braxton, said, he'd like to speak with you, Art. Ed want to speak with you again. So I'm thinking, damn, what did I do? Did I drop some inner office mail? Back then was inner office mail. Wasn't no emails and all that stuff, and an office man. So I go in his office and I sit down. He got the leather chairs and everything. And he says, good morning, y'all. Everybody, good morning. He said, Mr. Lomax, did you read the material that I gave you over the weekend? I said, yeah, I read it. He said, you mind if I ask you a few questions? I said, sure. So he started asking me all these questions about trading. Puts, calls, buys, sells, everything, y'all. And he asked me like 40, 50 questions. So I'm like, okay, I feel like I'm in a principal's office. He said, that was great, Mr. Lomax. Great, good job. He said, do me a favor. Report down to the trading floor. You know, y'all seen the movie Trading Places. So I go down to the corporate trading floor, and I'm thinking that I'm just going down there to meet somebody, right? Man, I get down there. There's a desk waiting for me. A desk and a computer. He said, welcome to corporate trading, Mr. Lomax. I'm Bruce Cobb. Here's the commands I need you to do for this IBM computer. And welcome to corporate trading. I'm like, I'm starting right now? He said, yes, you're starting right now. I was like, wow. And the crazy part about it, y'all, I'm sitting in the division. I'm 19. I'm 20 at the time. And when I was 20, I looked like I was 15. I looked like I was 15 when I was 20. So I'm sitting in this area with all these older adults, and I'm looking like a little kid. I'm looking like Dookie Howser. And it's so weird. It was weird for me back then. And I didn't even understand the opportunity that I had back then, y'all. They put me in charge of a multi-million-dollar operations area, and I was 20 years old. I never went to college. I never took the SAT, but they saw the potential in me, and life is all about opportunity. Life is all about opportunity, y'all. You got to make the best of your opportunities. So now I'm sitting next to the vice president. Next year, they gave me an office with my nameplate on it, everything, y'all. And I'm 20. And I worked in banking for 30-something years. From the time I was 19 to the time I was 49. I'll be 60 in a couple of days. And it was just crazy, you know. I was the next big thing in the banking industry. I worked on a debit card. Yes, that debit card that y'all have right now. The job I had, we product tested that debit card. Yep. That debit card that y'all have right now, sitting in your wallet, we product tested it at my old job. I went to school for computer programming. Yep. Those debit cards came out in the late 70s, early 80s, and every bank didn't have those debit cards. But we tested it when I worked for Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo used to be Core State's bank. I worked in the mortgage industry for 20-something years, y'all. I probably refinanced a lot of y'all mortgages. I worked in the mortgage industry, and I had a lot of friends in the mortgage industry. Signed off on a lot of loans, y'all, for people purchasing their homes. I worked for the number 2 company in the mortgage industry for about 8 years. I worked in this. Yep. And it's crazy. My whole life is just unbelievable. But I mean, it's unbelievable. 2013, I was homeless. 2013, I invented a way to win the lottery every single day. But in 2013, I was sleeping in my buddy's basement. Now, how did I go from making almost $30 an hour to sleeping in my buddy's basement. And I'll tell you how. I work for the #2 mortgage PMI insurance company in the United States, Radiant Guarantee. If you have PMI insurance, private mortgage insurance, you know about Radiant Guarantee. So I get laid off, fired, laid off, whatever it was back then. And my ex-wife said, what we gonna do now, y'all? What we gonna do? How we gonna pay these bills? I said, don't worry. It's gonna be all right. You know, I didn't want my ex-wife to worry. But what I didn't know, that my ex-wife, she wasn't worried about me. She was worried about somebody else. So, you know, it was Christmas time, around this time of the year, and we didn't have any money. Foreclosure notices coming to the house, shut off notices coming to the house. I said, why don't we go spend the holidays with our family? You know, you go spend time with your family, I go spend time with my family. So to relieve some of the stress, you know, we'd be around our family. So I went and spent time with my family, y'all. And when I came back home after the new year, all the locks on my door to my house was changed. All my belongings were sitting out front. People in my neighborhood had stole all my clothes, stole my shoes, everything, y'all. And my sister, God rest her soul, sister passed away about 2 years ago. She was like, Spanky, my nickname, Spanky, what you gonna do? I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I don't have a job, I don't have a car, I don't have anything. I don't even have a place to stay at. And my stepdaughter, who I helped get a house right in front of mine, I knocked on her door. I said, all my stuff is outside. It's snowing outside. You know, I don't have a place to stay. You mind if I stay here? My stepdaughter, who I put through college, I went to every father's daughter dance, all her graduations from 5th grade all the way up to college. She said, yeah, you can stay here for one day. So I can stay at her house for one day. The house that I helped her get and the job that I helped her get, she said I can stay in the house for one day. So I stayed there for one day, y'all. And then I went to stay with my sister. My sister has a house up in the Northeast, right near Gary Barbera in the Northeast. And every day I would get up, and it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. She had to be to work by 8 o'clock. And I would leave the house. I didn't have any place to go. I was just walking around in the Northeast, y'all. And I remember I used to go sit in the park and look up at the sun. Go in the park and look up at the sun. And I really used to ask God, and this is no bullshit, why is this happening to me? What did I do to deserve all this, y'all? What did I do? I thought I was a good person. What did I do to deserve all this? But what I didn't realize, that God had a plan for me. Didn't realize that. So I came back later on that night. Then my sister said, you know what? I don't take care of no grown men. I don't take care of no grown men. I said, wow. So I had no place to stay. And here's where foolish pride kicks in, y'all. Here's where foolish pride kicks in. Let me grab this charger, y'all. I got like 80 chargers around me, and I just happened to. I was too embarrassed to tell my family that I was sleeping outside. I was too embarrassed to tell my family. My mom has a big house in Jersey. My sister has a big house in Jersey. But how would I look, the golden child, going back to my family telling them that I'm homeless, I'm sleeping outside? How would I look? I was the first person in my family to get a real job. You know, I've been working at the bank since I was 19 years old. I got my first apartment right out of high school at 18. I moved in with my 21-year-old girlfriend at 18, y'all. I used to live in Upper Darby. So foolish pride kicked in and said, you know what? You can't tell your family this. You too embarrassed. You rather sleep outside. So here's a perfect example of how people treat you when you're not providing a need for them. All the barber shops that I used to go to, y'all, I used to give everybody $20 tips just to shape up my goatee. $10 tips, $20. I got a bald head. They wasn't cutting my hair. And I used to just give everybody tips, y'all, all the barbers, because I was looking out for them. So when I was walking around in the morning with no place to go, I used to go stay in the barbershop, y'all. I used to go sit in the barbershop, and they remember this. When I make this documentary, y'all gonna see this. I used to go sit in the barbershop and just talk to them. But I was looking a little disheveled. I was looking a little dirty. I was looking like Pookie from New Jack City. And my friends, who I thought was my friends, in the barbershop started making fun of me. It was like, well, I told you my nickname Spank. It was like, Spank, man, I tell you what, man, we'll give you $5 to sweep the floor. We'll give you $5 to sweep the floor, man. You look like you need it. Yo, for your birthday, man, we're going to buy you some Jordans, man. For your birthday, we're going to buy you some Jordans, man, because you out here walking on your ankles, man. Look at you. Your sneaks all ran over. You walking on your feet, damn near. You like Fred Flintstone. You know, they saying all kinds of crazy stuff. So when he told me he was going to give me $5 to sweep the floor, they thought that they were embarrassing me in front of everybody. That's what they thought. But I was hungry. Yes, it is, Lisa. I was hungry, y'all. So I swept that floor. I swept the shit out of that floor. You could eat off that floor. And I took that $5 and went down to Burger King and got me something to eat, y'all. True story. I took that $5, went down to Burger King and got me something to eat. And I'm looking across the street from Burger King, and it's the gym that I used to rent. I used to rent Longcrest Recreation Center for the company I used to work for. We used to play basketball there every Friday. And the janitor who remembered me from opening up the gym for me at 7 o'clock in the morning, he said, you know, sir, if you want to use the showers in here, you can use the showers. He never asked me what happened to me. He never asked me why I lost 30 pounds. He said, if you want to use the showers in here, you can use the showers. So he used to let me go in there and clean myself up, y'all. When they say that there's angels on earth, I believe that. The other crazy part about my story, ABC News shot my news story at Rising Sun in Cheltenham in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on February 14, 2012 at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. There used to be a 7-Eleven at Rising Sun in Cheltenham. That same 7-Eleven, I got the guy's name here. The Indian guy who used to play my lottery every morning before I went to work. He saw me, and he just had this look, y'all. He had a look on his face. And he said, meet me back here around 11 o'clock at night. I got something for you. So I thought he was about to give me some money or something, y'all. So I came there, I knocked on the door, and he gave me a bag of food. This is the same man who I played the lottery with for 20 years that I lived in that neighborhood. He never asked me why I'm dirty, why I'm stinky. He never asked me nothing, y'all. He just gave me a bag of food. His name is in my news story. His name is in my news story, y'all. So this same guy is crazy. I didn't know that they owned all these stores in our neighborhood. Same guy owned all these stores in our neighborhood. And I told him, you know, I worked in the international division. I knew how to wire, transfer money and everything. And he took me with him, and he drove around and collected all this money from all the stores and wired it back to India. What's crazy, y'all? That was crazy. It just shows you, you know, there's special people that enter your life, and you may not see why. That's why I said there are angels on earth. That gentleman that was at the recreation center that let me use the showers in the morning, this gentleman that gave me food, angels on earth, y'all. And I believe that everything in life happens for a reason. I was way up here, and I've been way down here, y'all. When I was sleeping in that garage, and I always say this was a sign right here, y'all. It was raining real bad one day, and the drain was stopped up at the garage I used to sleep in, and the water started coming into the garage, started flooding the garage, and I'm sitting there, y'all, and I'm looking at this water coming here, and I'm saying to myself, damn, if this water coming here, I really ain't gonna have no place to stay at, you know? And I'm sitting there myself saying to myself, man, what the hell am I gonna do? I ain't even got no way to, I ain't had no cell phone, nothing, y'all. I ain't had no way to call my family. So, and my right hand to God can strike me down if I'm lying. I found the Bible in that garage, y'all. This is the first time I ever read the Bible a day in my life. So I started reading some pages in the Bible. I found some change in that garage. I found some change, quarters, nickels, dimes. I found like 50 cents. And then I took that money. I went over to the same 7-Eleven where they shot my news story at. Same one. And played one number, y'all. 379, 369, something like that. I hit the number for $40, got my phone cut on, called my sister, who's a principal in Philadelphia, told her I needed help. My sister drove from Jersey over to Philadelphia, came and got me out the garage. I weighed 150 pounds, y'all. I'm almost 6'1". I weighed 150 pounds. I just got off 240. I'm 207 now. And I weighed 150 pounds in 2013, y'all. And my sister, I could tell that she was shocked the way I looked. I was so little and skinny. My sister looked at me like, wow, damn. And I could just tell by the look on her face that she was hurt. Got back to the house, she said, Spanky, you know, wherever it is that you're going through, I'm going to help you. Wherever it is that you're going through, I'm going to help you. And it's just crazy, y'all. I'm walking around in my old neighborhood again, and I bump into one of my friends' nephew, and he's the supervisor down at Kentuck. Kentuck is the halfway house when you get out of jail in Philadelphia, right at Broad and Erie, y'all. Not Broad and Erie, at 5th and Erie. And he said, I can get you a job counseling inmates coming home from prison. I can get you a job as a counselor. I got a background in social services. And it's crazy, y'all. I was so eager to work, so desperate to work. I went to my interview on the wrong day. I went to my interview 3 days early. So I show up on a Monday. My interview ain't until Wednesday. And they was like, Mr. Lomax, you do realize your job interview ain't until Wednesday. And they could have took that two ways. They could have said, yo, this dude don't even know what day of the week it is. How we gonna hire him? Or they could have said, This guy's so eager to work, he showed up 3 days early. So they gave me the job, y'all. And I'm sitting there counseling inmates, speaking with inmates every single day. And here's the crazy part. I told you my life is totally unbelievable. I never told anybody there that I knew how to win the lottery. Never told anybody. So one day we sitting in the break room and the maintenance man talking about the lottery. And I said, I got a number for you to play. I gave him one number, y'all. The number came out straight. Came back the next day, said, C.O. Lomax. C.O. Lomax, how you know that number was coming out? I said, well, I created a system to win the lottery. I told him ABC News shot a news story about me. This is before I even auditioned for Shark Tank. And he said, damn, C.O. Lomax, I looked up your name, man. I see everything about you, C.O. Lomax. Damn, man, you invented a way to win the lottery. Da, 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 da. Man, by lunchtime, the whole facility found out about me. Everybody in the whole facility come up to me for winning lottery numbers. So then the supervisor calls me in. Yo, C.O. Lomax. Yo, man, let me talk to you. So I'm thinking I'm in trouble. He said, yo, let me get some of the winning lottery numbers. Shout out to my man, Carlos Carmona. Mean face. My supervisor. So next thing you know it, the director calls me in. C.O. Lomax, man. Good morning, y'all. Let me talk to you for a second. I said, oh shit, here we go. Thinking I'm about to get fired. Yo, C.O. Lomax. Yo, let me get some of the winning lottery numbers. So I gave out lottery numbers to my whole job. What's up, Leroy? What's up? It's just crazy how this whole lottery journey has been, y'all, for the last 13 years. Crazy. I started playing the lottery when I was about 15. But I met my wife when I was 12. I've been knowing my wife for 48 years. I met her when I was 12. And I used to walk through the store with her to play the lottery every day when we was teenagers. Soon as all my children went off, soon as General Hospital went off, that's when we had to go to the store to play the lottery. I'll always remember that. Because right after General Hospital went off, Merv Griffin came on. If you 50 years or 60 years old, you know what I'm talking about. There wasn't no 5 o'clock news, wasn't no 4 o'clock news back then. Merv Griffin came on. Right after General Hospital, Merv Griffin came on. We had to go to the store and play the lottery every day. So this lottery stuff has been part of my life since as far as I can remember, y'all. And I'm glad that I met all y'all. I'm glad I was able to help all y'all. I've helped millions of people around the world, y'all. Go check it out. Go check out my testimonials. What's up, Mikey? What's up, Hairnets? Sharon? I tell people I don't do this for the money. And I know people out there like, oh, bullshit, he do this for the money. I do this because I have to help people. And I believe everyone's entitled to believe what they want to believe. Here's what I believe. I had everything as a young man. And I believe that God took away those things and gave me a new direction. A new direction. Yep, a new direction. I'm sitting in my office back in 1988. I'm sitting in my office. I'm looking out over Broad Street. I'm sitting there with my cup of coffee, looking out the window, got my IBM computer in front of me. I just finished working on Lotus 123 for the old computer programmers. Y'all know what Lotus 123 is. That's Excel. Excel used to be Lotus 123 when I was working on it. Hey, Auntie. Oh, thanks, Angie. You helped me, and I'm still thankful. Thanks, Angie. And I never thought in a million years that I was going to be homeless. And the crazy part about that, y'all, I used to get off the subway at Broad and Chestnut. And I used to walk over, and I always tell this story, y'all. I used to walk past the homeless people. There used to be homeless people in the subway. If you're from Philly, you know about the homeless people in the subway. And I never stopped to think, why is this man homeless? That never dawned on me. What does happen in this man's life that he became homeless? And back then, I wouldn't give anybody any money because my mentality was, well, he's laying on this ground. He can get up and get a job. He's laying on the ground begging for change. He can get up and get a job. Then I became that homeless man. Then I was the man laying on the ground. And I was wondering to myself, damn, did anybody think what happened to me? Did anybody wonder, hey, Jalise, good morning, what happened to me? The people in my neighborhood that see me walking around looking disheveled, they ever wonder, damn, what happened to this guy? He used to go to work every day with a suit and tie on, and now he's walking around looking stinky and dirty. What happened to him? And it's crazy, y'all. I used to walk to Philadelphia through all the rough neighborhoods. And I ain't had nothing but these lottery papers in a bag. I ain't had no money. All I had was these lottery papers. And I just remember one of the situations that happened to me when I walked in that Puerto Rican barbershop. And I was hungry. I told myself, look, I'm gonna get me some sales. I'm gonna get me some sales today. I walked in that barbershop, y'all, and back then that's when everybody was selling DVDs and cologne. All the people were selling DVDs and cologne. I walked in there and they see me with the bags and stuff, and the first thing they said to me was, look, yo, we don't want no DVDs. We don't want no cologne. I said, look, man, I'm not selling DVDs. I'm not selling cologne. But what I am selling is an opportunity for you to better your life by winning the lottery. He said, man, how you gonna make me win the lottery? I said, I'll tell you what. If I can prove to you that I can make you win the lottery today, will you guys buy these numbers from me? He said, man, if you can make me win the lottery, man, prove to me, I have all my barbers in this barber shop. Buy your lottery numbers. I said, all right. So I said, I pulled out my list of numbers and I said, when's your birthday? He said, my birthday like January 17th. I said, I'll bet you that I got the winning lottery number on your birthday. And it's right on this piece of paper. He said, man, if you got the winning number on my birthday, man, I have everybody here buy something for you. So I looked at his birthday. I looked at the numbers that came out in Pennsylvania, and it was a straight hit. He's like, oh, shit, man, you told the truth about this. I said, yeah, I said ABC News had a story about me. I showed them all the stuff from ABC News. They email me every single day for the winning lottery numbers. And it was just crazy, y'all, that anybody else would have never walked into that barbershop. If y'all seen the hood I was in, I ain't had no fear, y'all. I ain't had no fear. Anybody know about down in North Philly, know what I'm talking about. I'm walking up and down Broad Street. I'm walking 5, 6, 7 miles a day, y'all. I'm walking. If you from Philly, you know how far it is from Broad and Huntington Park to Center City. If you from Philly, you know how far it is from Broad and Huntington Park to Center City. It's a straight route down Broad Street. And I was around there near that Met Theater. It was crazy, y'all. But when you so I don't like to use the word desperate. When you so determined, y'all. When you so determined, y'all don't let nothing stand in your way. What I got to be afraid of? I ain't got nothing to lose. I ain't got nothing to lose, y'all. What I got to be afraid of? I'm walking through the hood. Like I said, if you from Philly, you know what I'm talking about. I'm walking from the hood down here, y'all. And I ain't got nothing but, oh, you know what I'm talking about then. If you from Nicetown, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm stopping at every barbershop. I'm from Canada. Yeah, you know, Mikey. I'm going in every barbershop. I'm going in the bars. I'm going in the restaurants. I'm walking up to people eating lunch. Yo, I got a way to win the lottery, every day. Yo, I used to be standing outside, y'all, at the clothespin downtown. My name is Arthur Lomax Jr. I created a method that wins the pick four lottery every day. ABC News shot a news story about me. Why would you want to play numbers that have a low probability of coming out? I've researched the lottery for the last 30 years to find the best numbers that have the highest probable odds of coming out. Lottery is based off odds and probability. And I found the best numbers to give you the best chances of winning each and every day. Why would you want to play numbers that never hit? That's how I used to be outside, y'all. Standing outside in the hot sun. And I'm so crazy. I was scared to say something at first, y'all. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. If you know how to win, why didn't I have a few dollars already? I lost my job. I told you my car got repossessed. I spent my money on taking care of my bills and everything. I was winning the lottery, but this is the early years. I wasn't winning thousands and thousands every day. And most of my money went to my bills. So after that, y'all, after I got the confidence to speak to people and I got the job as a social worker, the rest is history. The rest is history after that, y'all. Yep. And Miss Tate, that's all the early years when I first started. Yep. And back then I told you, I got the paper right in front of you. I was winning 40% of the time back then. See, it says 40% of the time. Yep, that's paper upside down. Duh. I was winning 40% of the time back then. So it's not like it is now. Now I to win 100% of the time. So it was just crazy back then when I first started this journey, y'all. But I always tell people that everything in life happens for a reason. Yes, we talk about Connecticut, Mary. Everything in life happens for a reason. You know, my wife and I was laughing about this the other day. And I said, babe, think about this. There would be no lottery guru if I went to college with you back then. If I went to college with you back then, there'll be no lottery guru. Me and my wife was always talking about going off to college together. Me and my wife grew up on the same block. And it's crazy that me and my wife are even sitting here looking at each other right now. You know? I told you I met my wife when I was 12. And I dated my wife all the way through high school. And in high school, when I got to 12th grade, I broke up with her. I broke up with my wife. And she was my high school girlfriend. And I always wondered what happened to my wife. I keep saying my wife, I kind of ruining the story. I always wondered what happened to my high school girlfriend. She was my first love. She the first woman that ever bought me a Hallmark card. She the first woman that ever told me she loved me. She the first woman that ever bought me some Stetson cologne. And, I was married to my ex-wife for 21 years. But I never stopped thinking about my first love. None of us do. None of us stopped thinking about our first love, our first kiss, first woman we ever had sex with. We never stopped thinking about those people. And I was in my old neighborhood, and I looked over at our house, my high school girlfriend house. And I was like, damn, I want to live in this house, y'all. I ain't been on this step since 1983. And it's 2013 now, y'all. I want to live in this house. So then I knocked on the door. I knocked on the door, y'all. And her mom answered. And I couldn't believe that she still lived in that house. I couldn't believe it. I ain't seen this lady since I was 17. And when I seen her again, I was 49. And I said, how's your daughter doing? We sit there talking. I said, how's your daughter doing? She said, my daughter's doing fine, y'all. Spanky. Well, she called me Spanky, my nickname. And I said, you mind if I have her phone number? She said, sure, take her phone number. Took her phone number. I called her up. I said, hey, Roz, this is Spanky. I know I ain't seen you since you was 14, but I'd like to take you out. Talk about the old days when we used to go play Pac-Man. We used to go to the Penny Arcade. Pac-Man, Penny Arcade, Missile Command, Space Invaders, Galaga, Galaxian. If you're over 50 years old, you know what I'm talking about. And I had this big date planned for that Friday, right? And then next thing you know it, they tell me my paycheck ain't gonna be here till Saturday. And I got like $40 to my name. I got this big date planned and I got $40 to my name. I just started my job, y'all. And I didn't know what to do. So I called her up and told her. I said, I know we have this big date planned, but I got about $40 to my name. And she said, no, don't worry about it, Spanky. I'll take everything. Don't even worry about it. I'll take care of it. I'll pay for our date. My wife paid for our first date, which is crazy, y'all. I'm living in my buddy's basement. And it's crazy because, most women, no, I ain't gonna say that. A lot of women wouldn't have dated me. I didn't have a car. I didn't have a driver's license. I didn't have a bank account. And I was sleeping in my buddy's basement. And I was skinny as I don't know what. I was 150 pounds. And so I went to the restaurant, and I'm sitting in the chair, and I'm waiting for her to come in. So my wife, I keep saying my wife, I'm messing up the story. She walks in, and I'm looking at her. And my high school girlfriend looks like Janet Jackson. And when I tell people my wife looks like Janet Jackson, everybody's like, man, get the hell out of here. Your wife don't look like Janet Jackson. Get the hell out of here. And then I put a picture of Janet Jackson and my wife side by side. It's like, oh, shit, your wife looks just like Janet Jackson. So, and I ain't talking about Janet Jackson now. I'm talking about Janet Jackson, Penny on Good Times. That's Janet Jackson. My wife looked like Penny on Good Times. That version of Janet Jackson. Not Janet Jackson from, like, right now. So she sat down at the table and I'm staring at her. I said, damn, you're just as beautiful as you was in high school. Wow, you haven't changed a bit. And I'm sitting there, I'm looking at her, and we talking and we laughing about, going to movies to see Star Wars and all the games we played in the arcade and all that kind of stuff, our first dates and going on the walkathon and all that kind of stuff we used to do back when we was kids. And I looked her dead in her eyes, dead in her face. Good morning. Hey, Gina. And said, you know what? I'm going to marry you. I'm going to marry you. She looked at me like, Spanky, how you going to marry me? We ain't been together in 33 years. We've been sitting here for 45 minutes. You talking about you going to marry me. I said, no, I'm going to marry you. I said, look, I've always loved you. You're my first kiss. You're my first everything. You're my first everything. You're the first girl I ever had sex with. You're everything. And now that I got you back in my life, I'm never going to let you go again. Never. I'm going to be by your side for the rest of my life. That's what I told my wife. Took her to Vegas and married her. We've been married ever since. We've been married ever since, y'all. You see, I get emotional when I talk about this part because my wife has meant everything to me. Everything. Everything. She believed in me when nobody believed in me. She believed in me when nobody believed in me. My own family, my own friends, nobody. And I never sold my wife a dream. Hey, babe, one day we're going to be rich. One day we're going to have nice houses, nice cars. We're going to have everything. Nope. I said, look, I'm going to love you. Always. I love you from the time I was 12 years old. I'm going to love you. That's all I got to offer is my love. I ain't got no money. I ain't got no car. I ain't got nothing but my love. Yep. And we've been together ever since, y'all. Crazy. Been together ever since. It ain't all about the finances, y'all. How much money you got, all that stuff. When you have nothing but love to offer a person, that person will really show you who they are. I had nothing, y'all. Nothing, not a thing. Nothing. Lived in a little. I moved in with my wife 6 weeks after dating. 6 weeks. And it was so awkward. I've been married for like 5 years now. Been married for 5 years. But I moved in with her 6 weeks after not seeing her for 33 years. I could have been a crazy lunatic dude. But she believed in me. She's known me since I was standing on the street corner in Philadelphia smoking weed and drinking 40s. Well, I did that in the garage. We didn't do that in the street corners. She seen me out there cutting grass, pushing a push lawnmower, making a few dollars. She seen me out there shoveling snow. She seen me. She seen me when I got my first job out of high school. She seen me. She believed in me. And that's all it takes, y'all, is to have the right woman to believe in you. We started with nothing. I lived in a Section 8 apartment back in 2013. But she believed in me. Believed in me with nothing. Most women would have gave me a time of day. You know what? Yeah, babe, let's go out on a date. I know I just met you. I live in my buddy's basement. I ain't got no car. I ain't got no driver's license. I ain't got no bank account. I ain't got nothing. Let's go out on a date. Most women would say, man, you don't get out of here. Come back when you get yourself together. Come back when you get yourself together. Come back in a couple of years when you get yourself together. Most women would have never dated. What did I have to offer? Oh, you're a nice looking guy. You're a nice looking guy, Art. But that don't pay the bills, y'all. That don't pay no bills. Yeah. You're a nice looking dude, but you ain't got no money. You ain't got no money. You can't take me no place. You ain't got a car. I got love. And these days and time, these young women, these new millennium women need more than that. Back then, 13 years ago. Plus, I'm from a different generation. I'm from, like I said, I'm from the 60s. Grew up in the 80s. And those, older women, more mature women, have a different mindset. My wife wasn't looking for security, financial security back then. She wasn't looking for financial security. She was looking for somebody to love her, not financial security. She was looking for somebody to love her. And I told her, I've been in love with you since I was a 12-year-old. But most women are looking for financial security. You can't help me pay none of these bills? Well, I don't need you then. Man, how about love and respect? How about that? How about me just loving you and respecting you? And how about we build together? How about we build together? You're one and I'm a one, we can make two. There you go. You're a one and I'm a one. We can make two together. You know, but we got to believe in one another. We got to believe in one another, y'all. So my wife has always believed in me. It's funny how quiet she used to be, when we were kids. My wife ain't say nothing. She just used to listen to me talk. Now my wife talk all the time. Back then she ain't talk at all. Now she talk all the time. I was like, I always tease and say you were saving all your talking until we got older. Back then she ain't saying nothing, y'all. But it's crazy. The first month I dated her, I was still sleeping in my buddy's basement. She's had to walk down the basement steps underground to get to where I was staying at. Everyone's calling me right now. And if y'all seen it, y'all be like, I ain't going back there. It look crazy back there. All right, y'all. Let's see, I'm getting a lot of crazy messages. I don't even know what all this means. All right. I gotta drag the piece of the puzzle. Hold on, y'all. Getting something crazy on this. I don't even know what this is. Great. All right, y'all. Let me go. For all the people who don't know who I am, go to Google. Put my name in Google. Arthur, Arthur, Lomax, Lomax Jr. Put my name in Google. Arthur, Lomax Jr. And y'all find out who I am. I've been around for about 13 years helping people. Put my name in Google. You'll see what I'm talking about. All right, y'all. It was nice talking to y'all. Just give me a call. All y'all can give me a call. Just give me a call. All my information's out there on the internet. Everything about it. It was nice seeing y'all, TikTok people. So just give me a call. All right, y'all. Now that the TikTok people is gone, I don't want to get in trouble on TikTok. I can't talk about the lottery where I want to talk about the lottery. So now let's talk about the lottery. Now that I explained my whole life to the TikTok people. So yesterday, y'all, 487 hit Arizona. Arkansas, 145 straight hit chemo. 1365 also hit chemo, pick 4. California, Courtney, California, 248 hit straight yesterday. And 4 numbers on the cash 5, Courtney in California. 1220, you already know 1220 is my birthday. 2531, you already know those numbers. 4 numbers on the cash 5 last night, Courtney in California. Colorado, shout out to my cousins in Colorado. Last name is Green. 3 numbers on the cash 5 in Colorado. And where we at? 953 is a hit, and the 985 is a hit. Connecticut, 678 with the wild ball. PB Bryant, give me a call. PB Bryant, Monopoly Hayes. Go to my website and get the weekly rundown for South Carolina. Delaware, 1981. 14, 18, both of those are hits, y'all. Pick 4. And 149 is a hit. Florida. I got a call from Florida yesterday. What's that boy name in Florida? Shucks, the guy from Florida. Anyway, 659 965 off the blackboard. What's up, Donald? Hey, Donald. It's funny you popping here right now, Donald. Donald, you're the only person that I got. Our birthdays are one day apart. Hey, Jaleese. That hit the cash 5. I sent you the cash 5 numbers, Donald Harmon, and you hit the cash 5. You got 4 out of 5 numbers down in Arkansas and down in Arizona. Georgia, 248 is a hit. That 399, the 2800 is a hit. Pick 4. Idaho, the 927. The 078 is the purple box. The 1209 is the red box. Idaho hit 2 times. Illinois. Something hit in Illinois. Oh, the 6837. The 3768. The 3678. Illinois in the house. Good morning, all y'all. So the people that wasn't here, we still playing 960 through 970 with the Fireball, Wild Ball, Super Ball. Indiana got the 6. I gotta post those tickets. Got the 965 and the 964. Shout out to my man Fort Wayne. Shout out to Keys down in Indiana. Those are 2 people I know down in Indiana. They've been hitting, y'all. Kansas, the 436. Y'all know we play everything with the 3 and the 6 hit. The 927 is a straight hit. I don't know nothing in Kansas but Dorothy. Kentucky. I got some phone calls from Kentucky. And Saturday, the purple box hit straight. 192. Purple box hit 2 times in Kentucky. It hit Wednesday in Kentucky. VA, we about to get the VA in a second, release. We in Kentucky, we in the Caves. All right, y'all. John Scott and them. I mentioned y'all yesterday. And here's the crazy thing, John Scott. My address, my 7858. 7 hit me last night. That's a hit. Maine 674. That's a hit. 1911. That's a hit. Hold on, y'all. We getting there. Maine. Maryland 250 is straight hit. 2905 is a hit. Michigan 748 straight hit. 638 straight hit. Titanium list. 1981 is a hit. 1819 is a hit on the pick 4 list, y'all. Minnesota 322. They don't do too much for me. Mississippi 553 Fireball 6. 215 straight hit, y'all. Purple box. But people don't know what the purple box is. It's a group of numbers that I created that has a high probability of winning. Missouri 395 hit. Missouri 537 and 538. 537 is the purple box. Missouri. The lottery is not about guessing, y'all. I haven't guessed at the lottery. Nika, we playing the same numbers. We about to get to New York in a second, y'all. New Hampshire 6 7 are the same numbers, y'all. New Jersey, what New Jersey get? 228 Fireball 9. 077 Fireball 7. Hey Donald, man, I haven't heard from you in a long time, man. Are you adding more numbers to the? No, I'm not. Not this time, Jose. 1369 is a good hit, y'all. New Mexico, what came out last night, 740. box hit. New York. Now, New York folks, y'all had a crazy run of doubles. New York folks, y'all had a crazy run of doubles. Y'all hit the purple box on the second. And then y'all had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 8 doubles. Then y'all came back and got the purple box again on the 7th. And triple twos. So I'm expecting the purple box to start hitting. What's the day? Wednesday, nothing on the purple box. November. Wednesday, nothing on the purple box. 548, 978, October. Wednesday, 789. I'm looking at Wednesday to see how often the purple box hit. 136. 963. It ain't too bad, y'all. So, young lady in New York, purple box looks like a good play in New York today. All right. And of course, we're going to keep in the 960 through the 970. Yeah, got you. I'll look at Florida for you in a second, Jose. All right, North Carolina. So I got a call from North Carolina folks, and 780 hit with the purple box yesterday in North Carolina. Yeah, that's my number since I was a little kid, Yolanda. But 2815 red box hit North Carolina yesterday, y'all. From people in the group, it hit yesterday. Now, let's see. I'm looking for some 215 Saturday straight hit. 867 Friday. Fireball 9. 136. North Carolina. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Purple box. South Carolina, we getting there. We in North Carolina right there. Monopoly. What's up, Jermaine? We getting there. All right. Consistency is the key to winning, y'all. The day you don't play is the day you don't win. Ohio. Why is all these people calling? Okay. I know this. Hold on, I got to show them on Facebook. So for all the people out there that's not winning, South Carolina, let's jump to South Carolina. All right. The person asked about South Carolina. The purple box hit there yesterday, 376. You gotta play the purple. I'm looking at all this rain, y'all. I'm looking at my cameras, all this rain. Michael, you know the purple box hit Georgia all the time, man. We're playing 960. Look, everybody. Look. Play 960, 961, 962, 963, 964, 965, 966, 967, 968, 969, and the purple box. That's what I'm going to do. All right, and the purple box. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do, folks. So, South Carolina, you're asking about South Carolina. Let's take a look. If you went to the store in South Carolina, a person asked me about South Carolina. 280 hit Monday. 673 hit Tuesday. Keep going. Missing anything? 658 hit last Wednesday. 879 hit Monday. 869 hit Sunday. You can't be afraid to spend money. You can't be afraid to spend money. You got to spend money to make money. You can't be afraid. No, holding on to your last dollar ain't going to get you $2. I'm going to say it again. Holding on to your last dollar ain't going to get you $2. Look, I'll go in the store and I'll spend $500 to make $1,500. I'm not afraid to lose. Oh, holding on that money in your pocket ain't gonna make it turn into more money. You know, life is about opportunity. Opportunity is what you make of it. So you can't be sitting there, oh, I better hold on to this money. It ain't gonna earn no interest in your pocket. And I'll take a chance. I'll take a chance to spend my last $10 if I think I'm gonna make $30. So play those numbers, y'all. Play those numbers. Hey, Lisa. Play them. You came out of Tennessee. 040. That'll help me out. 3809. That 2512 hurt me, y'all. That's my birthday. My other birthday day. 1225. I got it both ways. I got 1225 and I got. So I definitely gonna play this Tennessee stuff. All right. What time is it? Almost 11 o'clock. All right. Texas yesterday. Got the 780 straight with the fireball. Got my birthday 120. Got the 2345. Texas was on fire yesterday. People in Texas. If you played the purple box, anything after the second drawing, you hit. VA hit all the time. All you got to do is play the purple box. Virginia. 180 hit straight yesterday. So did 1516. Hit box on the pick 4. And the 280. But the people don't have the purple box. We talked about Bolt the other day. Bolt birthday hit. VA yesterday, 1207. Yeah. We just went over New York, Mike. Good morning. We're playing at 960 through the 970 in New York today, y'all. Yep, I said it, 960 through 970. Let me type it on here. Play 960, 961, 962, 963, 964, 965, 966, 967, 968, 969, 970. Until Monday. Oh, that's great. 964. That's terrible. Hey, Susan. Until Monday. Also, play purple. Yep. $90 a draw is crazy. $90 a draw is crazy for you because that's not in your lottery budget. The only person you can speak for is yourself. $90 is no money to some people. It may be a lot of money to you, but I know people that spend thousands of dollars a day on the lottery. So $90 is only a lot of money to you. It's not a lot of money to me. I spent $60 alone just on the Powerball Mega Millions. So no Cupcake Zone podcast. Give me a call so you can find a better way. There's always a better way. My information, www.win lottery corp.com. There's always a better way, no cupcake zone. Give me a call. There's always a better way. Yep. So, I try to make people understand it's not about how much money you spend, it's about how much money you win. If you're spending $500 a day and you're making 200, and you're making $2,000 a day, who cares about the money? The ends justify the means. The ends justify the means. So who cares about how much money you spend? It's about the end result. It's about the end result. What's the purple box? Jermaine Jones. It's a group of numbers I created. It's in a box that's purple. There's a group of numbers that, Jermaine, just give me a call after this and I'll send you the purple box. Anybody that don't have the purple box, call me, I'll send it to you. I created to help people win. You know. And you can't, I'm trying to type the phone number, 1-856-375-7. You can't be afraid to take chances. People are so afraid. You're too afraid to take chances. That's cool, Jermaine. If I didn't take the chances I took in life, y'all, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I wouldn't be where I'm at today. People are so afraid. Those who stand still never move forward. Those who stand still never move forward. Who wants to be in the same place of life, living paycheck to paycheck, struggling 5 years from now because you was afraid to take a chance? You can't be afraid, y'all. What's the worst thing happening? You lose $20, you lose $30, whatever. It's the worst thing. Man. What's the worst thing? Washington, D.C., y'all. 367 hit there yesterday. 1800 hit there yesterday. 558 hit there yesterday. You know. What if I never took that chance to go stand on that corner to tell people about the lottery? What if I was too afraid to leave that garage? I'd still be sitting there laying on the floor. If I was too afraid. Y'all, let me go. I got to call my wife real fast. That's who was calling me. If anybody got any questions, you want to join my private club so I can teach y'all how to win every day, give me a call, 1-856-375-7379. 1-856-375-7379. Give me a call. You just need to talk lottery, strategy, whatever. Give me a call. One. There you go. Connecticut, Mary Shipman. P.B. Bryant lives in Connecticut. I got about 1,000 tickets from P.B. Bryant winning up in Connecticut. You got to play the purple box with the fireball. 678 hit Connecticut yesterday, Mary Shipman. 678 is on the purple box. It hit Connecticut yesterday. 180 hit on Monday, Mary Shipman in Connecticut. 678 hit on Friday in Connecticut. All this stuff is on the purple box, Mary Shipman. Mary Shipman called me. And people want to say, well, Art, I ain't got this money. I ain't got this. I tell you what, go half with your sister. Go half with your cousin. Go half with your co-workers. Go half with your grandma. But just don't sit there and do nothing. Just don't sit there and do nothing. People want to sit there and just complain. Here's what happened when you finish complaining. Your problem is still there after you finish. What's up, Tommy? Your problem is still there. After you, man, I ain't gonna sit there and complain about nothing unless I do something about it. I'm not gonna sit there and complain unless I'm planning on doing something about it. All that crying, complaining, and moaning, and you ain't gonna do nothing about it. But bellyache and whine, no, that's not me. So, so Mary, I'm looking on in Connecticut for you. Since December 1st, my birthday hit 120. And I play everything with the wild ball, Mary. I don't care how much it costs me. 456 hit on December 4th. That's 2 hits. Keep going. 890 hit on December 6th. That's 3 hits. 678 and 789 hit on December 6th. That's 5 hits. 5 hits so far. 548 hit on December 8th. That's 6 hits so far. 230 hit on December 8th. That's 7 hits so far. 180 hit on December 9th. That's 9 hits and 18 drawings. So I go to the store and I play the whole purple box, Mary Shipman, and I play it straight in box with the fireball. I don't give a damn about how much it costs me. I worry about how much I'm going to win. That's all I worry about. And me, I combo all my numbers. I combo my numbers, y'all. Everybody can't afford to combo them, but guess what? Hey, cousin, what my bus say? I look for my bus phone. Hey, cousin, yo, this Mary right here. Yo, call up the other cousin too. We all gonna put $40. We're gonna play these lottery numbers. Come on my house on Friday. We have a lottery party over my house. Come on over. Yep. Bring $40. Yeah, it's gonna be like 5 or 6 of us. We're gonna play some cards after that. Not cards for money, not gambling, because we put all our money on a lottery. Play cards. Yeah, bring some money. I got these numbers we need to play. I ain't got the money for it right now. All y'all come on my house. Work together as a team. Work together as a team. Hey, you be at work. Yo, come here. Come here. I gotta talk to you about something. Come here. Yo, what's up? Yeah, hey, Mary, come here, Mary. Yo, y'all know about that lottery guy? I seen that lottery guy on YouTube. What's up, Junior? Man, I ain't seen you and I don't know when, Junior Black. What's up, man? Yo, we're gonna start a lottery pool at work. We're gonna start a lottery pool at work. We're gonna play these lottery numbers every day. Everybody can put up a couple dollars. Start a lottery pool. Work together, folks. No man is an island. Work together. Work together. Yep. Hey, Beatrice. Work together. United we stand, divided we fall. Work together, Mary Shipman. Because that's what I would do. That's what I would do, y'all. That's what I would do. Call up my cousin, call up my grandma, call up my aunt, call my uncle. What's up, Bruce? Call up everybody. Meeting at my house. We have a lottery party at my house. We're going to fry some chicken. We're going to make some potato salad. Come on my house. Play lottery. Friday. Yep. Put on some music. Put on some Marvin Gaye. Play lottery. That's what I would do. Yo, let me go, y'all. My wife is calling me. Let me go.